We are probably live. Let's go. Hold on here. All right. We're back, boys. We're back. I know I missed you guys on Monday, but we are back. I promise. I didn't mean to abandon you. I actually just took a once in I don't know how many years day of no screens, no work, nothing. It was amazing. I actually highly recommend it, especially right now. It's funny that price action has settled down in such a way that it really, really favors taking a little break from the charts at times. So since we last streamed, Bitcoin has toppled and lost some pretty key areas, but we have some signals that this sell-off may be over. And I'm going to tell you about them during this live stream. It is good to be back. I feel energized. I feel reinvigorated for the streaming world. I also feel very sticky. As I was getting ready, a ginger ale I had last night and didn't drink fell off a table and went literally everywhere. It's like on my screens, it's on my clothes, it's on the floor, it's on the green screen. It is what it is. I'm going to try to push through it. Stickiness, my least favorite feeling in the ranking of feelings. Stickiness is number one. So let's get into some charts here. Lots of panic in the space, despite crypto fear and greed really only marginally moving down, despite price falling from a high of 66.5 at the end of September, down to 60.1 here in October. We were told September would be bearish and October would be bullish. People are already saying, they're already throwing their hands up saying, oh, well, October is going to be bearish. It's day two, guys. It's day two. Relax a little bit. Relax. We can go look back in previous Octobers, look at those price actions. Spoiler, most green October started with red. It's okay. Price has moved down enough to make everyone uncomfortable, but not enough to really break the chart here. 9.6%. Not what I wanted, but not bad. So let's get into this analysis. If you could, please smash the likes, the subscribes, help jive up the stream. Engage Downtober. That's right, Armin. And we'll find out. I'm still bullish. Surprise. Smash the likes, engage with the live stream, put a message in the chat. Subscribe, share, you know the deal, guys. The more we do that, the more YouTube will show this to new people. And after missing Monday, the first day missed in years, we might need the extra help. So I appreciate you guys doing the extra, going the extra mile. And you can really do that. You just go down here and smash these a bunch. I'm convinced they do something. Sticky, yeah, you're running that TV. Dude, I don't want to think about it. My shoes are like sticking to the floor. It is what it is. So let's take a look. Man, we have a lot to catch up on. Let's start our top-down analysis. It's a fresh quarter, so it's time to do a little fresh analysis here. I already have a few of these levels marked. Let me just really quickly take some of them off so it makes more sense as we zoom in. Here we go. I should have done this before. I was too busy cleaning up ginger ale. I want to even get rid of the top one. So on the quarter, we did close a green quarter, which is really all I had hoped for. The last 3 months were absolutely brutal, seeing a high just under 70,000 and a low below 50. Virtually everyone but us was shaken out. That's my understanding. The G's here, this ain't our first rodeo. For Bitcoin, it's like hardly even a dip. But it isn't so much the price change as it is how long we have endured this. Q1 was beautiful, a 70% candle. All of our hopes were up in the air, up in the moon, until Q2 came around, closed 12% down. Q3, very, very thin, 1% here. I will comment that this is still better than it closing red. I do like this little green candle here. It does show that bulls, despite, I don't want to say losing the quarter, but that might be an argument. Despite losing the quarter, still in the game, still bidding up price, not allowing those 3 months to close red. I will take that as a good sign into Q4. And as we've seen over many years, Q4 does tend to be when things really cook. So on our quarter, we have two important prices from previous quarter, and that's 62.6 and 63.3, a very, very thin 1% value area. We're currently trading below, which is no surprise considering that's a 1% candle. Our low so far just above 60 and our high 64-ish. I don't know, something like that. Not a lot of movement yet. I don't think that this month or quarter is even close to being decided. We don't often look at the 2 month, but I don't know. Let's just do it because I'm here and I'm getting back into it. 1 month to go here, and it's interesting. Our monthly and 2 month level sits at 62.7. That's definitely going to be a price that bulls are going to have to contend with in this quarter. I'm going to make that a little thicker before I go down. Actually, did I have something here? I don't have anything there. Go down to the month here. So hold on, stay with me. By the way, join that Discord, discord.gg/TomCrown. 24/7 live chat, educational content, all the goodies, everything that you want. And if you sign up with any of the partners in the video description below, including our sponsors, LuxAlgo and MetaSignals, you will get access to our exclusive private trading group in that Discord for free. So let's keep going. I don't want to keep shilling. I think I got rid of a value here that should still be here, and that's going to be from the previous month's open. Now, here is the big takeaway. We don't need to understand a lot of analysis or a lot of charts to really get this picture. This is kind of beyond it. What's up, PJC72206? What's up, my friend? I also saw you as well, Smart Gold. Good people. Keep subscribing, be like them. So this won't take any understanding of a chart really, except for the basics of, I don't know, how to read them, meaning red down, green up, close the next time period comes. So here we go. Let's just look at the price action since March. Admittedly, it is not great. Not the best, but there's some things to know about this. One, since March, people, myself included, have wanted to claim victory for the bulls or bears virtually every single day since March. In reality, nothing has really happened. I don't think it makes sense for bulls or bears to say that they dominated this price action or this time frame. The chart mostly neutral. I will acknowledge that we are seeing lower lows and we have seen lower highs, and that is a downtrend. It is a downtrend, but it is in the context. Let's zoom out. It is in the context of, well, the entirety of Bitcoin in an extreme uptrend, and that doesn't change until under like 15K or maybe even under 3K. In the context of the whole chart, even in the context of just from 2023 to today, we have moved up and we have not really given anything back. We've seen these lower lows since March, but in a bigger picture, we're exactly where we left off. I think that this market is still very much contested, still very much up in the air, and at the moment, not exactly favoring either side, in my opinion. Maybe we can throw this on there. I'll throw 58.8 on there as well. That comes from back here in March of 21. That just fits well, so I'll add it. On top of that, so that kind of puts a little bit in perspective, but now let's look at these actual candles. Since March, or more accurately, since April, we have seen something every single month. And if that were to continue into this month, that would give us a really good idea of where price may be headed over the next 29 days. There is no guarantee that this will repeat simply because it did over the last 6-7 months. Doesn't guarantee anything. That's how trading is, but it is a pattern that I think is worth looking at. We've talked about this month over month, and we've even made trades based on it that were very successful. Now, let's talk about what that is. And that is, each monthly candle has done something very specific since March. That thing is right here. Each month we have seen, as we roll into the next month, so let's say it is now April, we've seen the next month test not only the previous month's open, but also the previous month's close. We've seen it test the high and the low of the body, meaning April traded above March's close at 71.4. It also traded below March's open at 61.7. Into May, the exact same thing happened. We saw price hit 71.9 and we saw it trade as low as 50s, whatever, but obviously back to the previous month's close. Again in July, or in June, we saw the exact same thing happen. In July, the exact same thing happened. In August, the exact same thing happened, right? You get in the pattern? In September, the exact same thing happened. So here we are now in October, and what does that mean? Well, it suggests that we should, or maybe we could, be looking for a test of the previous month's open. Now, I don't want Bitcoin to go down to this level, but unfortunately, we don't always get what we want. That would put price, at 58.9 or just about 59K. It's not the end of the world. It's not great, but it's not the end of the world. And as October kicked off, I said on Twitter, if you don't follow me, you should. Oops, wrong button. Tom Crown Crypto on Twitter. You should. I tweeted, as we're selling off yesterday, every single month has done this. It's tested the low and the high of the candle body. To see 59K in October really would just be par for the course. It would be not ideal, but it'd be par. That would still be a higher low versus September and August. That could continue this potential uptrend. You'll notice after August, the lower low and lower high, you can see these wicks coming down, meaning price failed to reach higher numbers month over month. And the wicks on the bottom showing us that price did reach lower numbers. Did I say lower? I meant higher up here, lower down here. Lower numbers until August. In September, we hit a higher low. That's when things got very exciting, and a higher high. And that does differentiate it from all of the months before up until March. So this month still very much up in the air, but even that 59,000 will continue this higher low pattern. And all we need to see is above 66.5. That will continue this monthly uptrend. The downtrend very well may have ended in August at sub 50K. It's too early to call that here in October, but September did set us up nicely. Despite failing to close a bullish engulf, I was really hoping we'd close above 64.6, but we didn't. We've already traded higher than the previous month's close, 59K. Is that scary? Do you feel scared by 59K? If you do, maybe Bitcoin's not for you. Maybe crypto's not for you. This volatility is still very, very weak comparatively to virtually any amount of time I've ever seen in this space. So monthly's in. VWAP's coming up. Not a lot going on in our indicators here. Not a whole lot. Really RSI and price moving hand in hand. No divergence there. We're not getting a very good read on the month, but we do have a good read on some other smaller time frames when we zoom in. And so we're going to get to that next. I see another subscriber. What's up? Muaz El Hadi. What's up, my friend? Welcome. Going down to the week, we have a lot more lines. Maybe too many lines. Too many lines. I'll delete a few. We'll get rid of just a few here. This one was doubled. I'll take that one. There we go. Yeah, let's leave it like this. So currently this week sucks, but it's Wednesday. We have a lot of time trading, and I didn't even touch on. I'll get to this. I'll get to the geopolitical. I'll get to that right after this. Actually, got to keep my thoughts cohesive. So far this week, not looking great. Obviously, we've seen red. We're down 5%. Not a huge deal. Not even a big move down, but it is, more importantly, at least in my view, bearish engulfing on the week, meaning the previous week's gains of 3.1% have been given back and then a little bit more. We touched 60.2. We were looking for 60.5, and I think I did actually open a position. I'll share those trades with you guys. Not yet. Something to look forward to. Share those trades. We placed them live. They filled, but a lot of you weren't here. So we have a lot of levels here on the week. Let's look down here first. We do have an open weekly candle, meaning the body of our green candle here does not have a wick that moves down and tests that low. We did see that happen. I think that was actually on the monthly time frame. Maybe it was on the day. We did see that happen here. I think it was on the day actually, but we have not seen that yet. And that could be an outstanding level. That is significantly lower than 59,000, but I don't think, let me double check. It does not, but even on the monthly time frame, even 54 would still be another higher low. So we got to look at it in perspective. We got to look at it in context. The week, what else we got here? I want to get to the geopolitical-ish. You guys know we don't do politics. On top of that, let's just really quickly say on the week, we do have our 50 weekly moving average climbing up with price currently at 56,000. While we would look for support at this moving average again. I will remind you that I don't like when support is tested multiple times. The best amount of times to test support is once, then never look back. The more we test it, the weaker it gets, and each test becomes statistically more probable that we break to the downside. I think that's actually all there is for the week. Bollinger Bands? Bollinger Bands? Okay, a little Bollinger Band here on the week will go down. Bollinger Bands signaling to us while this sell-off is poopy, a close even bearish engulfed, but above 62.5 would still keep us above the middle band, and it would still then target that mid 71,000 high range that we've been looking for what feels like my entire life now. God, it's been for so long. So long we've been in this range. It really reminds me of 6,000 in like 2017 to 21. It's like now we're at 60, but we were at 6 before, and 60 feels just as miserable as 6. It's interesting. Cycle repeats. Money flow's coming up. Nothing really that interesting here for me, though. That's fine. Going down to the day, we're just doing our top-down analysis. Welcome to everyone who is joining. It's good to see everybody. We're back, baby. Just doing what we do here. I'm going to get through the top-down analysis on Bitcoin, and then we'll look at some alts. We'll shoot the shit. I don't know. Tell you about my weekend. I don't know. Whatever you guys want to do. We just got to catch up. So down on the day, this is where we start to see some actually compelling confluence on our chart. While we rallied and broke the 200 daily, I was very, very excited. Not going to lie. I was very excited. We tested the 200, rejected, tested it again, higher high, rejected, higher low, higher high. It seemed like we were just going to keep going, right? I thought so. It will eventually. I thought so. But throughout the last 2 weeks, people have asked me, Tom, where would you look to buy? Let's put it that way. I can't give you financial advice. Where would you look to buy? If you had some money, what price are you looking at for support if we see downward price action? This is before we sold off. And my answers were pretty boring, pretty similar. 61.5 right here. We had talked about this virtually all the way up. Since the middle of September, we pulled back on our September rally before putting in that macro higher high, or we can say daily, weekly trend higher high. And we said, well, that was resistance. And we haven't seen price come back. So on a sell-off, perhaps we'll look for that resistance to be tested as support. So far, that seems to have played pretty well. Today's bounce versus yesterday's red candle isn't that great yet. We saw a little bit spicier price action in the 62,000s earlier this morning, but right on time for us. Our stream, Bitcoin got a little lazy again. It seems to do that. There is some confluence here at our 60.5 thousand level on the day. This is our 50 daily moving average, and you can see it's snug up right against price. It was tested yesterday, and I'm going to take this actually as kind of maybe more bullish than I should. You guys know I smoke that good Hopium. Looking back at the 50, this has really been a struggling level for this chart since the 8th of August when we tested the death cross, tested the 50 again. We continued higher. Even the consolidation or the pullback in September, right around that 50, moving up. I think holding here is great. I think that's a great sign, but it doesn't get us out of trouble. Again, nothing has changed in this aspect. The 200 day is where I'm looking. This is my line in the sand. If we're above the 200 day, I think we're going on to new all-time highs in the shorter term. And while we're below it, we can continue this sideways for a lot longer. We can even see lower lows. So I'm uncomfortable being below the 200, but there are some differences here. Let's see. This is the first time that we've tested the 50 as support since the 25th of July. Didn't hold up. But you can even see previous to that, in June, it was support. Again in June, it was resistance. Price has really followed this pretty closely. So to see a strong close today, and maybe not even on a strong close, I still think price is going to look to move back to that 200. It does have pretty major resistance. Remember, we made this thick. Made it real thick. While we're doing our top-down analysis at 62.6, price may fail to go to the 200 right away, and it may stop at 62.7. Maybe we'll look for another higher low, etc. I don't know how that'll play out, but that may cut it a little short. Either way, I have pretty strong confidence. If you're in a doomy scenario, if you're worried, you're freaking out, Tom, I'm going to panic sell. Maybe take a break. Maybe take a little screen break like I did on Monday. And relax, because I think we will see at least 63.5-ish, something like that. At the low is 62.6 before moving lower. And that's at least how it looks right now. The daily actually isn't the most compelling time frame, I know, but how could there be more, Tom? How could you have more for us? It's a good question. It's a good question. Let me see. I'm like doing stuff while I'm live and like figuring this out with you guys live. I was looking at this bull market band right underneath it. Not ideal. Kind of reflecting that 200-day issue. Just like kind of covering my bases here. Interesting. A lot of you remember looking at this daily Ichimoku cloud. We had this very flat area from the start of September all the way out into the 15th of October. And that was right at 59. Wow, 59. Maybe that's where we're going. Maybe 59 is where we're going. We failed to actually get there yesterday, but we are so close. That does, man, I don't want 59. But that's looking like maybe it does. Anything else here? Bollinger bands. Underneath the Bollinger band, we did test the top of the band. Fell back down, closing above 62.6 today. I would love to see that happen. I'm not super hopeful, but that would put us back on top of the band, back on top of the weekly band. It actually puts us in pretty good condition. So this is the time frame I actually wanted to show you guys. We don't always spend as much time on it, but the 12-hour, zooming out, the 12-hour has battled this 200 since the rally began. In fact, in 2023, the rally really kicked off with a golden cross, with a bullish cross in the 12-hour. January 19th, that brought us to crazy high levels. We did kind of the similar dance down here last summer where we were rejecting from the 50, climbed our way back up to the 200 and held that 50 to the Bitcoin ETF sell-off, bounced again and started struggling with it after March. This is confirmed a bullish or golden cross, bullish cross, golden cross, but it's all the same thing, guys. Doesn't really matter. This is a confirmed golden cross. No matter what happens with price, this has already happened in the past. It's already painted. We could sell off to oblivion and this could then cross again down, quickly, but I don't think that's the likely scenario. But something about this, I like it. I like it a lot. I wish Tuesday would have closed just slightly higher, just held that 200. But we have put in higher highs since then. I guess also technically a higher low. But I'm watching this very, very closely. If we start to see candle closes below the 200 on the 12-hour, which is the 100 daily, we're probably looking for lower. Probably looking for that 59. Probably looking maybe in for the 54 we were talking about earlier. Almost no matter how you look at it, these moving averages have played such a big role in price. On the way up in September, rejected, higher low, continued. Now we came back. And the kind of cool point, or the point that's making me a little bullish, is we have seen this cross with mixed results, but this time we saw a cross maybe in the more gamified way we view them. And that is price was above the cross, significantly above the cross. And as it happened on the exact day, October 1st, we came down and tested it in full force, right? Full force right down. Holding this area is a very bullish signal for me. I think a long could be taken with a stop below 60.1. I'm probably not going to rip a new one, but I got one at 60.5. I'm loving that. I'm loving that. You can see an order block sits above us at 63.2. Lines up pretty well with our 63.5-ish, 63.6 from, what was that? Weekly, monthly? I don't even remember anymore. Let's see. 12. What else we got here? I think there was something else. Nah, nothing else quite yet. We've got some more stuff on lower time frames, but I just want to take a second. So the sell-off in October hit so many levels for Bitcoin, not on a chart, not levels price, but levels of typical Bitcoin behavior. And I'll explain why. Moving into September, everyone was looking for a red month, but then looking for a green month into October. But we saw the exact opposite. September rallied despite it being the worst month ever for Bitcoin. Now into October, to see it open to red just makes perfect sense. Everyone was expecting a green October. I believe that we're going to see the low in probably this week. I would say within the first 7 days of October. I think we continue to rally after that. I have very little doubt that November and December will bring us to new highs. I have very little doubt. But Bitcoin, again, just going against that, this is what always happens, so it's going to happen again logic. That was the first thing. But the next thing is the geopolitical issues. I'm not going to comment on the conflict or anything because I'm not an expert. I don't know about this. I just saw some news and read some articles. But Bitcoin selling off into what is geopolitical uncertainty is the most bullish setup I can think of. And let me tell you why. So many lows have been marked by some kind of scary news. Prices moving down before it even happens because somehow charts can tell the future. And by the time you hear of this bad thing, right? In 2022, it was Celsius and FTX and all these things liquidating. Right now, in this moment, it seems to be the conflict going on across the pond. Price down plus bad news has always been the setup for some kind of face melting rally. Maybe not every single time this has happened, we've had a face melting rally, but almost every face melting rally has started with this combination of scary price and even scarier news. Because remember, when we talk about FUD isn't for stupid people. It's not like, oh, dumb people fall for FUD. No, everyone falls for FUD. Because when it happens in real time, real FUD, or the FUD we look for, it feels real. It feels impactful. It feels like, oh no, this is the end, right? If it doesn't feel that way, it's not FUD. It's just fluff, right? It's a fluff news or something. I like it, especially as we've sold off and today the bleeding has stopped, maybe temporarily, but at least for now, that's a great combination. We can throw on the chart one more thing, and this is a little bit farther away from reality or farther away from what we like to talk about. We also have a shift in the moon phase. We tend to see swing highs and swing lows within about 3 days of the changing of the moon phase. I'm not into astrology. It's just a pattern we've seen. This happened back here, September. We saw a rally. Within 3 days, maybe, we're going to see the low. I feel like the moon phase with FUD, with price down, with October supposed to be bullish, I think that's a really strong setup. I think it's very strong. Okay, so we did most of the stuff. Let me just look really quickly at some hourlies. Nice 8-hour close. Anybody see that? Look at that beastly hammer on the 8-hour. Of course, we have the inverted hammer now into this candle. Of course. Marketcipher B giving us a nice little green dot here. VWAP rolling over. Not bad. Not bad. A little bullishness. RSI very low. That was a very violent sell-off comparatively to the last, I don't know, few weeks here. RSI down at 30. The last time it was that low, all the way back here. But we'll say those are about equal lows. So there's some kind of maybe weak bullish divergence going on with this low on the 8-hour. I have a feeling there'll be more on lower time frames as we zoom in. Really quick to the 6. Yeah. Same thing, green dot flashing, but money flow really not giving me that confidence. Very much weak. Very much weak. 4-hour. Here's where we get that div. There we go. RSI on the 4-hour, incredibly low. Down to 21, matching, or only matched by August 5th sell-off, meaning all of these lows since then have painted bullish divergence with our current low for the 4-hour time frame. I like that. I like that. Continuing down, shall we? We're almost done. I know we're almost done. I'm not ignoring you guys. We're going to get to the chat right after I finish this time frame. And to our little uneven but cheeky VWAP up. I don't love it or hate it. Kind of neutral here. God. I'm really glad we didn't go live like 30, 40 minutes earlier, because then it would have been my fault it sold off. This candle was closed before we went live. You can't blame me. It's not my fault. It ain't me. It's someone else. Hour. Kind of the same thing here. A little uneven butt cheek. Momentum hitting a low into a higher low, looking to roll over. That typically does give us a little pop to the upside. Closes slightly higher, no div there. Meh. All right, let's go to the analysis. So before the live stream, I had pegged this out, giggity, from our high to our low this morning, looking for that 1618 extension. I think this is still on the table. Despite this gnarly wick, I think it's still there. Let's see. You have a higher close, higher SI, that's fine. So let's look for lower time frame stuff. Scalping, maybe intra-stream targets. Order block on the hour below us at 61. How's that look on the 4? Right below the close. Gnarly. Okay. Order block right here. Let's get our fib out because we have a clear reversal on this time frame from our low to our high. Doesn't really line up that well. That's okay. Fibs don't always have to line up. Interesting. I would have thought that would line up better. Nada. I don't know. So we've got this order block here that is being tested as we speak. It would be great if this held. I don't know if I've seen enough compelling evidence to really go for it, to really think we will. But it is a better call than just any random given price. Down to the 45 here. Going to look real similar to the hour. Yes, sir. Interesting. That's also an order block, slightly lower. I won't actually change it, but that would have been the exact wick right here. 30, beautiful. Order block still visible. I think that this gives us some kind of bounce, but it might take to the bottom of the block, 61. Man. I will remind you as well that none of these time frames are going to look very good. We had a violent sell-off, volatility kicked up, and we haven't really bounced. So our oscillators logically should basically just be pinned to the bottom of their bands, just like, I don't know, RSI down here. On other time frames, we saw it too. Everything should be pretty close to oversold when you're looking at hourly time frames. There we go. Nice little bounce. Nice little bounce here. We're almost done. I'm going to leave that there. 618, 61 too. We're on the 15. Let's go down to the 5. That is kind of ugly, isn't it? Kind of ugly. Double bottom on RSI. That is a class C bullish divergence, provided we get some kind of pop here. Unfortunately, that's a pretty weak bullish divergence. It's the weakest form. It's the weakest. This is even my final form. Weakest form of bull div. Class C. Names are so stupid. 1 minute still bleeding out, RSI pinned to the ground. All right. Well, not a lot of goodies on low time frames. Didn't really expect there to be. However, just looking at these candles, the 1 minute does look like it wants to pop up at some point here. Following down a descending trend with lower lows. I'm going to use the channel actually. Something like that. I have to make it bigger. Something like that. Lower highs, lower lows. It is a downtrend, but when it is so neatly packaged like this, we do tend to see it pop up. Where? I don't know. But typically we do see it resolve to the upside. I'm just going to do something like this for now. Where did this blue one come from? I don't know. I don't know. It's Wednesday. We're just getting back into it. There it is, man. Not a lot of goodies. Basically looking for support right about here during the live. I think that this target up here, 62.6, 62.7, probably still where we're looking. I like that our extensions are sandwiched right in between our 63.6 and 62.6 $1,000 range. But I like that. It's a good target. I'm going to pull this up a little bit more. And that will conclude, I think, my BTC top-down analysis. How long did that take? How long did it take? A good 35 minutes? Not too shabby. Not too shabby, fam. It's good to get back into it. Look at all these reds. 15-minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 reds in a row. Yikes. Yikes. It'll be all right. One more kind of thought before I open up the chat. Take some requests. Just see what you guys are doing, talking about. The scariest days are usually the worst days to sell. Think about how markets feel they always feel like whatever trade you do, it goes the other way. And it can feel personal, but I promise you it's not personal. It is always a product of other people doing the same thing at the same time. So when you randomly go short when it's selling or go long when it's pumping, so are other people, so is other retail. You don't want to typically be in that cluster of orders. So price falling down, you don't typically want to be in that big amount of people who decide to short, right? At the low. The same is true at highs. So if you're worried right now, we may see lower prices. I think the bottom's in for this range. I don't think we're going below 49K, but that's my opinion. Nobody knows the future. But if you're freaking out today, if you're worried, take a breath. Do some meditation. I don't know. Take a cold shower. Go play with a dog. Go to the gym. Go on a hike. Text a lady. I don't know. Text a dude. Whatever. Well, man, no judgments. Get your mind off of it. Just, that's all I ask. Get your mind off of it. Come back. Say later today, maybe even tomorrow ideally. And if you still feel the same way, and I say this about the upside too, if you still feel the same way, then go ahead and follow through with it. But you might find that if you just take a moment and remove yourself from the situation, that you might feel differently. That's my wise words for you today. So there it is. There she blows. Let me pull up the chat. Who's here? We've had a few subscribers. A few, I think 8. That's good. I'll take 8. I want to know who's here today. I see you guys. Who's here? Where the boys at? I see Ace of Hearts. I don't see that many. It's not a big roster, but I think a lot of people are lurking. Unlurk yourselves. Engage with the live stream. I see Ace of Hearts, Bad Baptist, Barbaric Puma, Crypto Chef, Derek Merrill. What's up, Derek? Dr. Crypto, Fast 2, John Foster Crypto, Josh Kennington, Justin King, Nillis, D. Mersman. What's up, A-Noun Solaris? I see you. Dave Kane, you're back. Dave Brum, Falco. Nice. Now everybody's coming. Bring it in. Bring it in. Anthony Michael, Mitchell. Two Bros Mining. I like that name. I like that name, brother. Who else? Mr. 100, King Peasant. Neutrino, Paul Wood, Rob Whitney, Robert Nitz, R.S. Miller, Scorpa, Stymie, Sin, Pickle, Tillin, Tobes for Dodge, Warren G, Eamon. What's up, bros? What is up, my friends? Who else did I miss? Mr. Days, there you are. I was waiting for you. I was like, where's Mr. Days? I see Mr. 100. What's up, Vanessa? How are you, my darling? Hey, yo, we're back. When do you think this Swan will continue to blow down? Honestly, fam, people have been saying Black Swan. How long have they been saying Black Swan for? I'll admit, like, this is more of a Black Swan than anything that's happened. But they've been saying Black Swan the whole time. Oh, Black Swan's coming. I don't know. I don't think this is much of a Black Swan. Again, no comment on what's going on over there. Just conflicts like this are always happening. I don't mean to diminish it in any way. People are suffering. War sucks. War is not cool. Bitcoin is anti-war. But conflicts are always going on. I don't think that this is, at least to me, it doesn't seem like this is like some life-changing thing. Sorry, for people, obviously, not there, right? For me, for lots of people. There are people in our community who are being affected by this. We should send them our good vibes, our prayers. I know I am. But I don't think this is a Black Swan. We're going to have to see something much more compelling. Think about COVID 2020. The whole world shut down. That's a Black Swan. This is kind of something that happens a lot. I hate to say it. Again, not diminishing it. Not diminishing it. Riding behind them red bars. It's the hunt for Red October. I thought that was clever. What's up? Crypto needs Red Bull. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does, boy. Do you have an extra Red Bull for it? Yo, Rob Whitney, how you? What's up, party people? Lars Larson, my guy. Dino Mike, what's up, bro? We bounced around the 886. 886 of what? From here? That's a pretty deep retracement. I don't think I would celebrate it. I guess from here? Kinda, maybe. I feel like I'm just cherry picking, though. I don't feel like that's a good pool of the fib. Not all fibs are made equal. Corey off to work. Love you, brother. Thanks for stopping in. Daniel Lehman, my guy, was here before the stream. You're here now. What's up, CJ? You don't believe it will continue down? Good, good. But we should get everyone else to believe it, because the more people who believe it's going to keep going down, the better. It's always been true. Matt Eagle, thank you for that. I don't know where you pulled your fib from, though. What's up, Gabe Holm? How's Gabe doing? Well, it's 𝐒𝐴ZME Why was August 5th not the Black Swan? Well, my friend, what happened August 5th? I mean, price went down, but price goes up and down all the time without any Black Swan, right? This was, I guess the Black Swan was the JPY trade. That's what I mean, is like we saw lower, faster in the previous 2 months, in my opinion. I don't think this is the Black Swan unless something's happening, right? You know, currently bubbling and brewing and about to break out. I don't know. I think the Black Swan FUD has been said since, God knows, the bottom of the bear market. Two bros mining the Black Swan is when the bombs go off. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't. I hope that doesn't happen. I pray that doesn't happen. If that happens, I don't know what we need money for. Priorities will change. What's up, my brother Ivan? ENA? You're looking at ENA. What's going on with it? Isn't it quite weird? The first day of October, shorts fired. Nah, dude. Par for the course. I was talking about that earlier. Par for the course. Like, everybody looking for upside in October. Everybody looking for downside in September. If October open, honestly, I'll say this with 100% genuineness. This is what I believe. If we had opened to green in October, I think that would have been more bearish. Sounds crazy, but I have trauma. I have chart trauma. And if we had opened to green, I would be so suspicious of these candles. Like, holy crap. I said we'd look at October. Let's see. October 23 opened to green. Let's see what, let's go to the last one before that. October of 22 opened to red. All right. I did not research this before. I just know that October typically is sold off before it's rallied. Let's see. Green in 21. Maybe this isn't it. Maybe this isn't actually as good as I thought. We'll see. October. All right, well, here we go. Exactly 4 years ago. October opened to red and then went on to a new all-time high. Just went parabolic. There you go. There's one good example, but the other ones weren't nearly as good. Let's see. October of 19 opened to green. That didn't go well. That was not a good October. That was a bad October. I'm still living that trauma down. October of 19 opened down. That seems pretty split, honestly. Let's see one more. Let's do 17. Well, of course, this was up. It was all green. Maybe not. Maybe not. October. Open to green, then immediately red. Yeah, it's kind of mixed. Most Octobers, though, have had red in the first few days. Let's put it that way. You're just thinking that today? What are you thinking about, Anon? What about the port strike? What's the port strike? Not the best timing, Mr. Days. I took a break from all screens and all outlets of media and news. I don't know. What is the port strike? Is that related to the conflict I'm talking about? Days ago, if a black swan's predicted, you can't predict a black swan. That's like the nature of the black swan, is that you can't predict it. So if anyone predicted it, then it's not a black swan. A black swan in general, it's just a term, like a golden cross or death cross. It's just like a term for a scary event. A black swan doesn't have to resolve like 2020. I think it's more likely that it would, but like it doesn't have to. Nothing guarantees it, right? Black swan got pregnant. It's had lots of babies. Well, congrats to that black swan. It's more of a light gray swan, white swan. I think those are right. Rumble Rom. I said we literally talked about that in the beginning of the stream. If you missed the intro, the top-down analysis in depth on the corn, you can watch it after the stream's over. But yeah, I said, talked about it. It's not really weird. It's very much Bitcoin. Annoying Canadian geeses. How you doing, Tillin? Puma. It's not a black swan. Ugly duckling. I like that. Can we get a green swan? I don't know, dude. Every green swan I've ever seen on Bitcoin has resulted in it just getting wrecked. So I hope not. not diminishing it, but at the same time, the missiles didn't kill anyone. I don't want to go into it too much, guys, because I'm not an expert. I don't know much about this topic. I want to be an armchair expert about something where people's lives are at stake. But certainly, this event at its moment does not compare to 2020. I'll leave it there. What's up, Ty Fox? You're hiding on 𝐂𝐴𝐳 suit ankle. These pork strikers don't want to work. Pork strike? Is it pork or port? I'm confused now. Shout out to So Much Fun. Stay strong, Omi. What is that, Metajoules? Ron Rumble, you just keep putting in the same message. You all right, bro? You all right? Can someone check on Rumble? Can you check on him? What's up, Matter One? Where is the right place to pull a fib? I've got a video on it. If you're wondering how to pull the fib, got a video, got a whole trading course. Let me see if I actually have it queued up. Oh, I do. I have it queued up. There you go. Have a whole free trading course. Just like 25 lessons. Fibs, one of the most successful videos in it. Can you show your beautiful channel? You want to copy that? It's on the 1 minute, man. This channel is, it's all right. Just on the 1 minute. I don't know how to show you it any more than I am. Kind of got goofed up here. Is the port a psyop? I don't know. What is it? Union workers are striking. Okay. Again, though, it's not really that crazy thing. People have been striking every month of every year forever. The biggest copper mine shut down earlier this year over strikes. Now copper's up. I don't know, man. I don't know. Of course, we're going to dump when everyone says when everyone's optimistic again. Of course. Of course. That is why this game is so rough. It's every single time. Every single time you get excited, it dumps. And every single time you get scared, it pumps. It's wild. It is incredibly good at that. If it's good at one thing, that's what it's good at. How you doing, Sofka? Let's see. East Coast labor disputes, port strike can turn into a huge deal. Yeah, I'm sure it can. I don't think it's gonna be COVID-y though. We'll see. Looks like Bitcoin gonna make some weird crap in this October. Yeah, I definitely believe that, 𝐂𝐴𝐳. 1 month till the elections. You want a market turning point. That's the biggest one in 4 years. Valid. People are expecting things. Eat both sides. You know what? Can we just vote now? Can we just vote now for the president? I don't think there's a single person who's going to change their mind between now and November. I'm so sick of political ads. It's every single ad I get all day, every day. I don't care. I don't want to hear. I don't want them. I don't want to get them. Get out of here. Oh, that fib thing didn't send to the right chat. Hold up. The Fibonacci. There we go. The Fibonacci, there it is, linked. All ports from Texas to Maine. That is quite a bit. Maybe they should pay the port workers. I don't know. I'm always in defense of the workers, man. 100%. Always in the workers' defense. Shutting down imports and exports. It's probably not good. It's not a good thing, but I don't think it's black swan-y. Unless, I don't know, all of them shut down for a long time. DJ Johnny, how you doing, man? Pink Flamingo. I like that better. Maybe I'm being misunderstood, my friend DeBurns. I'm comparing it to Black Swan. I'm not saying it's meaningless. I'm just comparing it to the doom scenario that people have in their heads today. It's the ginger swans need to watch. You know, the strike is something different. Whole East Coast shut down. It's weird. I'm over here on the coast and hasn't changed my life yet. How am I? I'm good, brother. I'm good. All ports. You're also fed up of war news. Oh, dude, yeah. Dude, 100%. Oh, I'm just tuning it out for the most part. Again, not undercutting the suffering of people. Send my prayers. Voting as propaganda, dude, it's just so ridiculous. It's awful. I get 20 texts a day. Donate to Trump. Donate to Kamala. Dude, stop texting me. How did you get my number? I'd never signed up for this. Somehow they have my number. Like both parties. It's wild. The Fed increasing interest rates would tank the markets. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. I don't personally. Especially if this strike continues, probably you'll see him make a deeper cut. Billions in losses every day. Yeah. Bitcoin don't need no ports, baby. You're stocking up on vapes and Red Bulls, Rami. You're a wise man. When shit hits the fan, vapes and Red Bulls, moon. They're worth moon. Ginger ale, Swan. Oh, don't get me, dude. I'm still salty. I'm still sticky. AI can't stop. Isn't this like crazy? We're the most powerful country in the world, and we seem completely unequipped to combat spam. Oh no, bots. We can't stop them. Suspicious. Suspicious, bro. Suspicious. All right, so what should we look at today? What's up, Adam Buzzard? How are you? Imagine the ads in a swing state. I'm not going to say where I am, but I get a lot of ads, bro. That's all I'm going to say. A blue jay. I like that the best, actually. What's up, Patrice G. Port? How are you? The Gray Goose. DJ Johnny wins. It's the Gray Goose. Stock up on bananas. I love bananas, so I will do that. Unrelated. You get 30. You like spam. I like spam. I got a bunch of cans of it. You guys crack me up. All right, yeah, let's look at some alts. Let's do some stuff. It's apparently not the spiciest viewership day. I didn't think it would be because we missed the first stream. We've been live here 5 years. And out of those 5 years, outside of being like deathly sick or injured or traveling for work, I don't know the last time that we took a day off. Might have been years ago. I'm sorry. I know you guys needed me, but I went to a wedding of a really good, really close childhood friend of mine this weekend. Had a great time. Got a little too saucy. And the next day I woke up and I was like, you know what? I just need a break from everything. Just need a little break. I'm glad I did it. I need to make a habit of it, but I need to make a habit of it on days and off to work. That's the smartest. We're going to do altcoins. We're going to do the alts, but here we're going to do this first. You might get a notification. We're going to shoot off this mobile stream because the views are so low here. I have a feeling people aren't getting notifications. You might get a notification for this if you're on a mobile device. Go ahead and join over there. You can watch both streams. You can maybe mute one or pause one, but I'm going to rip that off right now. Let me know if you get a notification. Firing up Goliath online. There we go. Still says, there we go. All right, we're live, baby. We're live. We're double live. We're double live, and you're here in the Tom Crown fam channel. We're about to look at some altcoins. We've been shooting the shit for a while. What's up, Jay Stefan, fellow check marker? What do you do, Jay Stefan? I learned my lesson that one time. Just opening random people's channels. Oh, nice music. Hells to the yeah. Yo, my guy. I'm going to subscribe to you, Jay Stefan. I'm going to subscribe to you right now. There you go. Boom. Maybe you can let us use your music. I haven't listened to it yet. But we need some tunes. What up, mobile stream? Yeah, Janix. Good to see you over there. And Sin, thank you. All right. Pepe, what are the other requests? What are you guys looking at? What's the spice? FLR has been moving. Still under 2 cents, though. Stymie says smash the like button. Yes, please do that. Smash the like, subscribe. We've had like 9 subscribers today. If you subscribe while we're live, oh, there it is. Somebody already doing it before I even said anything. You'll see this roll over in real time. Suey Jr., Suey. And it might pop up and I might get to shout you out. Sometimes it doesn't, but it usually does. It's worth the gamble. Cost you nothing. Join our fam. We're here live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 p.m. East. We put out free trading course lessons every 2 weeks. Put out shorts every day. Lots of content. Pepe, please. No sauna. Nyan. What the hell was Nyan? I don't think I've heard that one before. Okay, you've said other stuff. That wasn't your only message ever. We might be able to look at it. Varney, Turbo. Can we deep dive Chlor AI? Probably not. Probably not. We don't really deep dive. What chair am I using? Medjils, were you the person who asked that? This is like the lazy boy office chair. Someone asked that in the comments and I thought about it. And I was like, oh, I can figure that out. And then I forgot. It's like a lazy boy office chair. think it's like a manager desk chair. I don't know. Pith, Caspa, ADA, Adam. Check out Barrett. Goldfinch. Waiting for 10K Psychic Mike. You're going to be waiting. Derek Merrill wants to look at tacos. And I like tacos. I'm not sure that's a chart. I could chart how much I like tacos, but it would just be a very bullish chart. Sui, we'll look at Sui. Bitcoin dominance. We'll look at Bitcoin dominance. PAAL. Where's Jen? Where's Jen W? She was looking at PAAL as well. You subbed, let's go. Right on, Ryan. Let's go. The more you sub, the more this rolls over and the more excited I get. It's been a slow day. You like Gala Games? Well, we got a lot of requests. Ondo, near BTC. I almost always look at what Bad Baptist wants to look at because the man's got an eye. The man's got an eye. I have an eye. I have a sunglass. The man's got an eye. That trade got riggedy wrecked. Riggedy wrecked. You want to look at BTC though. Not as good as I would have hoped. We got near. What else? Sui. We'll look at Sui. A lot of people wanted Sui. XRP, just real quick here. XRP finally did something and then immediately undid it. It is just mind blowing to me. It finally put in like a higher high. It finally did something, right? Moved to 66 cents. That's higher than August's high. And then just right back down. Someday, XRP. Someday. Oh, but it did finally, all right, finally hit our take profit on those trades though. I'll give it that. I didn't notice that. That happened Sunday. Right on, 27%. Let me see. Sui. Pepe. We'll look at Pepe for our man because maybe he'll let us use his music. Yeah. Pepe. I like the girls who do drugs. Cigarettes in the back of the club. All right, we'll do Pepe. We'll do Sui. And I'll do this when we get into it. Pepe coming on over. Near BTC for the Bad Baptist man. Let's pull up Sui. Sui. Calling a pig. Sui. Damn, Sui though. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I don't like this coin, but I don't hate the chart. This is actually very spicy. What else? No music? We'll turn on music. What kind of tunes? Bonk? Maureen? How are you, Maureen? Maureen. Good to see you. Bonk? We could probably look at Bonk. We'll look at Pepe first. YouTube. No copyright. EDM mix. I want EDM. Watch your speakers. Lord knows how loud this will be. I will try to turn it down before it comes on. Okay, managed to do it. No, it's muted. Hold up. Getting the tunes on. A little light piano for us today. Let me know if that gets too loud. Our volumes are very different. Yours and mine. Tunes on. It's very, very chilling. Might put me to sleep. Yeah, that's going to put me a little sleepy. Hold up. Got the music calibrated, the volume calibrated. No copyright sounds, heavy dub. There we go. I'll take that. Back to the charts. So Paul Pitts, my man. Welcome, Paul Pitts. I see you subscribing and turning over that counter. I like it. If you see a small, thin stream, you're on the vertical stream, baby. You can join us on the main one, or you can hang out over there. It's all good. Put a message in there. Okay. What else? We got Sui. For some reason, Bitcoin pulled up again. We got Bitcoin dominance. Ooh, it's worth looking at. Near. Pepe. What else? What else needs to be seen? What else beckons to be charted today? Ponky. We haven't looked at Ponky in a while. Maybe I'll crack that open. Very low. Too low. All right. All right, hold up. Creep it up. There we go. Better? Give it a sec. Oh. Neck is getting sore. Probably did too much sleeping Monday. Ooh, what's up? Delete? Is that how you say it? Delete? What's up, man? What up, my friend? BTC, please scroll with Rehan. I like you. You're a good dude. You'll never say no to Bonk. Gala, then Bonk. Anybody else? Gala, Bonk, want to see? Bitcoin's pumping. Don't do me dirty like that, Gustavo Madrid. I like that name, though. XLM? RS Miller, come on, man. We're trying to make content here. We're not trying to put the audience to sleep. Did XL, I'm going to pull it up. Did it, like, actually do something? This is a chart. It's like Litecoin and XRP. It has just been at the same price for what seems like all of eternity. It might be doomed forever. I mean, it looks like XRP. It looks like Litecoin. Hopefully they all go up someday. We're not going to look at XLM today. A gently used 2001 Honda Civic e-smell. Okay. Yeah, we've never done that. We've never done that. What? I have something funny. Hold up. Go mainstream. Can I get a chart? Son of a bitch. I was trying to just pull up a chart of like the used car prices, but apparently not easy to find. That's okay. We'll get let's say two more. Power bro. Caspa, please. Some guide for Bitcoin. Scroll with Rehan. I would say go back, watch the beginning of the episode. I spent about 35 minutes, top to bottom, fully going through the corn. Link, Nos, Kilt. What are we trading, George? Whatever we like. Ahmad looking at gold. Might be able to look, we can look at gold then. Let's start with dominance. Start with dominance because this is such an important chart. Such an important chart for so many of you out there. Those of you looking and saying, when altcoin season? I know your favorite crap influencer has told you it's altcoin season probably every day or every week since like 2023. They've been very wrong. Some channels like to steer you wrong to get clicks. Some don't, like us. Rather you just not click it than lie to you or steer you in the wrong direction. Dominance. Since 23 has only rallied. Last month closed a little weak. I didn't see that close on the month. Closed a little weak and could have been our first sign of weakness. So when this chart inevitably breaks down, remember nothing trends up forever. Whenever it trends down, we would expect to see alt season as you know it. For instance, December of 2020 down into May of 21, alt season. Dominance dropped almost 50%, alts went nuts. You can see that has not happened. Since 23, we have just climbed off of our bottom, seeking a top, and whenever this reverses, we're gonna look for those sweet alt positions. Now, at one point last week, let's see, this was looking a little sketchy, but the close wasn't bad, basically closing right at August's highs here, 57.5. This week, already traded lower, but now in a green candle, closing above 58%, going to be a nice upside suggestion from the candles. Honestly, I don't think this is done yet. I think we have at least another push to go. When you fall on the week, look okay. It's okay. I've never put moving averages on dominance. I wonder what that looks like. Hold up. This is for my own curiosity. It's for my own curiosity. I wonder what this looks like. I've literally never done this. You'd think I would have done this by now. Nah. Here we go. Wow. Very cool. This is cool. So we got a lot of moving averages here. The chart not really interacting with them. That's okay. I'm going to take these off and I'm actually going to put the Bollinger Bands on because all I want is the 20 moving average anyway. Look at how closely dominance has followed on the weekly time frame. This 20-week moving average. Still hanging out at the top of the bands, very bully. This would suggest 56.3-ish below there, but again, you've taken little dips here. I don't think that's enough. I think I would need to see 53, maybe then up to 56, then down below 53 for me to say, okay, it looks like alt season's confirmed. We're not there yet. This just looking like it's still ripping. Today's close, moving above that 20. Looks like it's back to the top of the bands. Momentum pinching. MACD waning, downward momentum. No divergence or anything. That's okay. This looks pretty damn good, actually. I think dominance hits a new high this month. That's not really a crazy call, though. Because looking back, you could have made that call virtually any month since 23 and you've been right. With very few exceptions. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Like, more than half the time, half the months, we've seen higher highs on dominance. Everyone is looking for 60%, which makes me very skeptical of 60%. We were looking for 60% back in 2021, saying whenever it comes again, we're probably going to be seeing 60% because that's our 618 retracement. It's a beautiful little psychological number. And on top of that, it was not loading. It's not loading. That's what it was. There we go. It was also support before the fall here. So this is a really logical place to backtest. Now that we're at 58, as high as 58.5, it seems like 60 might be too low. We're talking about how everyone was expecting a red September and a green October, and at least so far we've gotten the opposite, because when everyone thinks in one direction, it always goes the other direction. Just how it is, I don't know. My suspicion is that we actually see a higher dominance than 60%. 73.6, I don't know. I gotta see 60% hit first. We'll see what happens. I suspect we get a mix-up. I highly, highly doubt dominance creeps up to 60 and then poops to bed. You know what I mean? Like down into the bull run and the alt season. So far, we are not seeing that it is alt season time. We can infer from this climb, though, that alts are at discount comparatively to the last 1,300-ish days. The higher dominance climbs, the more discounted alts are in value versus Bitcoin. Speaking of that, we're going to look at near BTC next. Let me see the chat. Have we done NPC yet? I have not. What are we trading? Everything, my friend. Drift. Is drift a chart, or you're just like the verb? What is the most obvious trade right now? It's $1 million question, Rob Dog. $1 million question. I would say sell Bitcoin is the most obvious trade. Month opened red. We have this big red candle sitting here in front of us. I would say that's the most obvious trade. We're gonna look at near BTC, but I'm looking at the chats once again. Where's everybody? M4, what's up, bro? Derek, not much chat here. The mobile stream, yeah, no, it's weird. Mobile streams hit or miss. We'll have like 200 viewers and it's like nobody will chat, or we'll have 20 viewers and everyone will chat. We do have some subscribers though. ADI what's up, bro? Food facts that will shock you. I bet they will. Milaneb subscribed. Ribbon, 1600cc sports racer. Svekos, what's up? Laugh Masters, good name. Delete, I already got that one. We're gonna look at near BTC, then we're gonna look at PEPE. We got a few others pulled up like Sui. We're gonna get into here. Keep hyping it up. Tap that screen. Hit the like button. Subscribe. Make this number go nuts. We just hit 129,000 subscribers yesterday. We're gonna hit 130,000 by Friday. I feel it in my bones. I feel it in my fingers, and I feel it in my toes. What else? We get one more Mog. Stacks. Make Bitcoin pump to 62K. Okay. Do it. Go ahead, Bitcoin. All I have to do is yell that Bitcoin's going to go down and then it'll go up. That's not doing diddly yet. I got alerts set very tight so we won't miss a move, don't worry. 𝐿𝐴𝐲, what's up? Rag Capital, we longing? I don't know. I did hit a long that I placed live. Let me show you guys. There's nothing to be impressed by size-wise. But over on WeX, we did place at 60.5 thousand along many days ago. We also have another one down at 58.2. That 60.5 fill didn't get stopped. Not bad. I mean, it's up like single-digit percents. It's not the best. If you're looking for an exchange, though, you can check out 𝐿𝑒𝐿. I've been trading on there. No KYC. So it's up to you to know if you're allowed to trade there or not. I'm not going to say anything. You don't say anything. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Stock futures. Take a look at 𝐂𝐡. FTM. You could probably do that. Guys, can you trade futures on stocks? You can. What's up, Crypto Poppy? Victor. Campos. Somehow you're feeling real bullish. Weird. I mean, not weird. You're not weird, but like interesting. I wonder why. Shorts from 63. Looking for 58, maybe 57. Not terrible targets. Moonwell. Oh, Jasmine coin. Oh, I'm thinking of a different one. Might be able to look at Moonwell. And my alert just went off. We have a lower low for the stream. When we looked at this on the 1 hour, we said hopefully support holds above 61,065. We're still in that range. Nothing really too bad yet. I'm going to put an alert down here. It does look like we're heading for that 61 flat. None of our indicators were looking very good earlier. I wanted them to look good, but they didn't. Just see weakishness. Let's see if this holds. It's happening right now live. There it is. There it is. 61,000 under 61.1. Bottom of this hourly order block. Lose this value. We're looking at 60.5 again. My long's in trouble. Break 60.5. 58.8. Boom. Right down to that 59K, 58.8 level. 2 measured move. That'd be on the table. Someone call a vet. Tom's a hot couple of sick boys. Yeah, baby. Save this music volume is perfect. Got it. It's hard to though, because I have like a volume toggle on OBS and they have a volume toggle on the player. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. But I'll mentally note it. Bitcoin's on sale. Yeah, baby. Yeah. We can look at FTM then. Let's get through some of these. Near BTC. So Mr. Bad Baptist. Looking at near BTC. Let's see. Let's see. What are you seeing? What do you see here? Yikes. All-time low October of last year. Exactly a year ago. It hit its all-time low against Bitcoin. At some point, we were looking for this breakout because the monthly closed above previous resistance. Didn't happen. The rest of the market sold off. We have a little updating to do on this chart. Our monthly down here, fair value gap, whatever you want to call this, filled in August. Higher high into September, now selling off here again. We got resistance 8,300. Okay, maybe this is why you're looking at it. Is this why you're looking at it? Because the weekly is now back to weekly resistance, testing it as support. Momentum on MACD, maybe flipping over despite the red candle. Interesting. I do not like this wick from yesterday. Looks like you're filling that wick. Maybe we got to aim a little lower. Let's see the retracement. We'll pull it from here. Little daily order block down here. Lines up to the 618. You know what? I'm going to throw up LuxAlgo. Let's just put LuxAlgo up here. Actually, I think I have it. Oop. I like signals and overlays. It's pretty. LuxAlgo, still looking at this as a long, still in an uptrend. I think 7,374 looks pretty right. That could be a zone down to 71. I don't know if I'd feel confident taking a long there, though. I will admit that whenever dominance does reverse and all season begins, they will be climbing up like this, higher highs, higher lows, and then they'll break out. But I'm just uncomfortable looking for a long, really, until we see that reverse. I just don't think that the risk to reward is there, personally. We got LuxAlgo's signals and overlays and price action concepts up here. I don't know if they're both premium. But you can get a free trial with my link in the video description below. I wonder what you're seeing in this. Where's Bad Baptist? When Lambo. Near BTC took a poo. Yeah, it did, dude. Took a little bit of a poo. It was looking good here, man. Like, you had a nice run set up. You had a high, you had a higher low, you had a higher high. You're still okay if it can hold a higher low. And I would be looking right in this zone. If that zone holds, I'd be looking up towards 0.0001. Nice psychological number. Price action concepts giving us an order block there. Liquidity resting up there. I think that adds up. I think that looks good. I'm gonna set an alert. The only thing, like, also, you know, dominance isn't quite there yet. I'm not quite ready to love again when it comes to alt BTC pairs. But on top of that, man, it's making it hard to put the alert. On top of that, this did hit an all-time low, October of last year. Like, the bigger picture of this chart, until it breaks its all-time high, is downtrending. That is the high, the lower low, and this is a lower high for now. It is in limbo. It can go either way. But that combined with dominance, I'm not ready to love again. I could see this playing out. If you're trading this, maybe look down here. Let's go to PEPE. I don't know if our boy's still here who asked for it. That's okay. What's good, short stream? What's good? Please show indicator settings for which 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐫𝐿. Which indicator? Save the music. All right, I got that one. I got to refresh the chat. You ready to buy the dip if we get one, Derek? Has it not dipped already? Is this not enough dip for you? Guess you have to go to work this afternoon. I know, Rob Whitney. It's getting rug. The crown has spoken. What's up, Ahmad? How you doing, man? When Honda? I think we're all getting Hondas. New moon dump. What's a new moon? Oh, it's the new moon. Hey, we're talking about a coin. Everything is dumping. Dominance is way too damn high. Am I waiting for a long? Yeah, I'm waiting for a better long. I got that tiny position open. Let me rip PEPE and I'll get back to the chat. Every chart we look at today, we should start on the quarter because we just closed the quarter. Not bearish in Gulf, technically a higher low. No high here. Could be better. Could be better. Going down to the month. Failed, rejected the bullish in Gulf last month. PEPE may be looking to retest that previous month open against the USD. Pretty much the same price action it did here. All-time high. Came down, filled that fair value gap on the month. Bounced, hit resistance. All those 0.76, we can call it, going to be that previous month open. Not a bad place to look. End of the week. Week closed higher high, and I know I just said all those 0.76. We might have a setup here. It's a little more aggressive than my likings, a little more aggressive. But we do have our weekly close and resistance really close to. This looks like the previous all-time high monthly close. 0.88. Could see a bounce there. I'm not loving it, man. I'm gonna be honest. It is hard to aim up for any alts while Bitcoin is moving down. I think that'll reverse soon. I think, though, I could feel pretty confident looking for a position down here if it does come at the 7.6. That monthly fill, that might be a strong place to look. That is a strong place to look. Going down to the day, and we're getting our fibs out. Beautiful, beautiful fibbing right here. A little confluence on the daily for PEPE at 8.8. We have a daily order block unfilled right below it, likely to provide some strength to that support. It's pretty close to the 0.5 retrace. There's some confluence. I'm not taking this. But I could see that about a 4-to-1 risk to reward. Looking to TP. Honestly, if I was a smart man, I'd probably move this TP down, get like a 3-to-1, just at 0s-to-1. Stop underneath the 26 low. But man, taking longs on these is dangerous right now. I would rather give up a little bit, enter a little bit higher, then try to catch a lot of these knives while dominance is moving down and BTC USD still hasn't given us a new all-time high yet. You know, before I jump into the next chart, another important chart that we can be looking at, in addition to dominance in Bitcoin USD, total crypto market cap also put in a higher high. It hasn't quite, has it? Actually, it's done about a similar move to the Bitcoin, to the move. September's pullback. What I was saying is an important chart as well in the is it altcoin season question, or is it time for altcoins? I would feel better buying altcoins at a new total crypto market cap all-time high, which we have not gotten yet in this cycle, than again trying to kind of catch knives here. That would imply maybe a 30% move or something. 30% late, I don't know. But getting caught in these, I've made that mistake cycle after cycle. Even this cycle I got caught a little bit. I forgot what I was doing back in March. I was buying stuff. It's better in my opinion to wait a little longer and to get into these positions more confidently. That's my take. Everybody has a different risk tolerance. Everybody does things different ways. That's just how I'd approach it. We're gonna look at SUI next. Gently used Honda Civic. My first car was an Acura Integra. I'm a big fan of the Honda Civic. F looks pretty strong for the day, really? Which currency permissible? I don't know. Trend line retest on total 3. Thoughts? Dangerous Fox. Are you related to Bad Fox? If you are, maybe. That VTech. Oh yeah, VTech. It was manual too. Are you looking at algo or link yet? Not yet. Two big paws. Notifications just keep popping up. I know. Put your phone on mute. Get that bullish energy going. Just closed a short on PEPE. Nice. As he ran Litecoin. Not yet, JP. We're just getting into stuff, boys. Just getting into stuff. We've got 500 viewers now. We're slowly climbing up. You guys are doing a great job engaging. Please tap the screen, like, subscribe. We're going to get to 130,000 subscribers. You'll see that count update live below. We're going to get there soon. Join the Discord, you know the jam. Engage. I want to look at SUI BTC because, oh my jeebus. I do not trust this coin, but god damn, that's a close, dude. Look at quarterly bullish engulfed against Bitcoin green into like the 1 day that is today of the 2 days. Wow. I genuinely did not expect that. Going down to the month, things are a little more rational, a little more vibing. We have surpassed where I thought this would go. I did not think it would break that 618. So SUI's value compared to or versus Bitcoin. We were looking for a retracement from its lows to the 618 at 2244. It's currently at, just call it 3. Traded slightly above, back down below now. The next upside resistance, and this might imply that there's a good trade here. Might. 0.35. We had a double top on the monthly closes here. I could see this happening. Something like that. Retesting 3.5. You can go then back down as low as all the way down here, and you're still looking really good in the bigger picture. So with this, I'll say rather bullish setup going on in the Bitcoin pair. Let's look at this dollar pair. Somehow unfazed. Unfazed by the sell-off. I don't trust it, man. It's suspicious. It's suspicious. Very suspicious. Very close to its all-time high. We're broke 155. We're looking for $2. It's like it's hit 193. So close. About 3.5% away. How's this look? Dollar pair failed the bullish engulf. Weird. One of the very few things that's gained against Bitcoin over the last 3 months. USD 190. Top could be in for this month, but that Bitcoin pair, it's making me think it's going higher. Let's see. The whole way up, we've done some similar stuff. We did get some fills. We got a few fills. But largely, these orders have gone unfilled. And so in an unspectacular way, I'm just going to say the same thing again. Those looking for a position, you could buy it right here, just underneath it. Basically, it's all-time high in resistance. Or you might look for a retracement to $1.55. Not a lot of backtests there, acted as resistance, moved above. I would rather wait for $1.55 and miss it than buy in now. Because once you hit that $2 mark, if Bitcoin's not on an all-time high, you're going to see sellers. You're going to see profit takers come in, almost certainly. From $1.55, you could target $2. You can get a pretty good risk to reward there. I think, looking at this, so I think it does hit $2. But looking at this bigger picture, I think this is the most likely. $1 may yet fill again. So I said, a lot of these positions went unfilled. I might look at $1.55 if I was impatient. If I had the patience that I currently have, I'd ignore both of those and I'd look at that $1 mark. Because from the $1, you could look all the way to $2. You could even look for a new all-time high. This position could really be rode giggity giggity really hard. I'm gonna do this. I think a spot position, honestly, could be done this way. With like a 60% drawdown, you can still get an 8-to-1. We'll see. Actually, no. 5. Just under 5. There it is. 7-to-1. Suey in the books. Cardano. I know people are looking at Cardano. Cardano literally breaking lower right now. What a shitter, man. What a pooper. I can't throw stones. I live in a glass house of Litecoin anyway. Still a higher low off of a higher high. Man, when is your day, Cardano? I wonder. Honestly, guys, real talk here. I have wondered this and kind of assumed this from day zero. Well, close enough. The reason I like proof of work, the reason I don't like proof of stake. Proof of stake sounds great. Oh my God, you get dividends. Wow. And then those dividends pay dividends. That sounds great, right? Yeah, it's a very attractive model. But I have this feeling that proof of stake coins just never really are going to do much. And I don't mean from a functionality. I don't mean use. I mean price-wise. And the reason I say this isn't because, I don't know, whatever you think I'm about to say. The reason I say this is because the very fact that you're being paid that dividend for doing nothing for zero cost means you have a flow of supply, which is just inflation. It's not actually APY, it's inflation. A flow of supply that logically people are going to sell. They're going to sell in the market. It costs them nothing. It's just locked in profits, especially when they're down. Does that mean it can't ever go to a new all-time high? No. But I have a feeling that proof of stake over the long run, over 10 years, over 15, 20 years, in comparison to proof of work, is going to have much more muted highs. I think that the selling pressure is too constant and steady, and I think it keeps price from really doing spectacular things. Again, not saying that ADA or anything else can't go back to all-time high, but it's always been what I've kind of thought is, when you have proof of work, every coin is paid for before it's mined. They have a cost basis. They can't just sell it at any price, theoretically, and be fine. ADA or any other proof of stake, you just sell it at any price. Doesn't matter. Those coins cost you nothing. You have no cost basis. You don't need to kind of wait for a price, or you know what I mean. You know what I'm getting at, hopefully. Man, that's an ugly ass candle though. Hopefully ADA can hold its lows here. And honestly, I see it like right here. If it doesn't, I don't know. It's not the end of the world, but it will make it harder to get excited about it again. It was very spicy for a few days at the end of September, closing above 40 cents. That was very strong, a higher high. All it needs here to remain okay is a higher low. A higher low can be found anywhere in this triangle, pretty much. Technically, it could be a little lower, but this is the prettiest way to do it, so I'll leave it this way. I would say 32 cents or above. What else did we have pulled up for you guys? PEPE, SUI. We looked at SUI, looked at PEPE, looked at dominance. Let's look at corn quick. Where did this blue line come from? I actually do not know. Is that blue line just the... Oh? Oh, yeah, okay. I was like, is it bouncing off this trend? No, it's not a trend line, guys. It's literally just the arrow. Just the arrow. Let me check back in here quick, and then I'll reread the chat. Does seem like it's potentially finding support. We got 26 minutes for this hourly close. If it closes above 61.50, I think that might be the signal it held as support. It might only take it back to 61.8 in the short term. Close above 61.4 above the order block, and that's a confirmed hold. And I think you're going up to that 62.7-ish to 63 area more quickly than expected. The young base god meme up 22% today. What's this market cap? Like 40K? If we visit 40K-ish, alts are going to get wrecked. Enrique, that's something that's on my mind here too. Is a lot of alts have hit very major kind of supports. Like I was looking at 80. If Bitcoin does break down, I wonder if dominance would break down with it. Because if you were here for the dominance spiel today, or any other time I've given it, you might have noticed that Bitcoin's price in dollars has been trending up exactly in tandem with dominance. I wonder if we do enter like a bear market, if that's when we see dominance crumble. I don't know. That would make a very weird dynamic. For sure. For sure. Up 22%. That's cute. I'm up 120% today on DGen. Congrats, XP. Congrats, Thesis research. Congrats to both of you, my friends. Just do that every single day for like 6 months and you'll be the world's richest humans. I believe in you. I believe. Bye, bye, bye to a new high, says MT5 Don. Pouch. Chumba Dave. Pouch. Probably not going to look at a $1.2 million market cap today. Probably not. Currently, your ideas are free electricity for residential buildings by combining crypto mining with renewable energy on local grids. I think we've all had that idea, to be honest, just a human. Not to discount you. I like where your brain's at. But I think we've all, people who have been in Bitcoin for a long time, I think we've all had the idea, or at least, let's say, we've seen the synergy between renewable or free electricity and mining. I have some worries, though. I do worry, and of course I want the world to transition to free energy. That's the future. Energy won't cost money in the future, I promise. Energy is abundant. Literally everything is made of energy. There's nothing you've ever seen that isn't made of energy. I do have some concerns, though, because I wonder what happens. Because like I was saying with proof of work, you're paying for the coins up front. So they have a value, they have a cost basis. In the event or in the transition to energy being cheaper, I wonder how that impacts proof of work. I wonder if that drags the value down. I don't know. It's an interesting thought. It's inevitable, though. Like, no matter what, it's inevitable. It's coming. We're going to mine, everyone's going to mine Bitcoin with free energy. It's wild to me that it's not being done more. Oh, like on a bigger scale. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. I just don't know it yet. What's the topic for today? Daddy Marian. We're back, baby. We're so back. That's the thought. That's the topic. When we get nuclear fusion streamlined, it'll all be possible. Honestly, or fission, or just like build enough fission. I mean, it won't be free, but yeah, in renewables, and there'll be like free windows of energy. Like right now, during the daytime, there are windows of free energy everywhere in the world. If you have solar. Nuclear, it'll still have a cost. But likely only, like during night times in areas where the grid doesn't have it. Love the 30K callers. Who's a 30K caller? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. You can't dump no mo? Man. It can always dump more. Hello, mate. Can we check WTI? What's up, Divya? Are you subscribed, Divya? Seems they've never been here before. You're just asking for WTI. You're gonna ask for something you're not going to give. It would have pumped now by otherwise. Boosting mental health awareness by recruiting content creators in their respective fields to create local support groups. Well, mental health, healthcare, and energy. That's the future, man. Those are the future. The future. We need those things so badly, especially in the US. People wanted to look at FTM. I pulled it up. It's been up, actually. Let's take a look at the long time frames. Remember, we're looking at the quarterlies on everything because we just closed a 90-day candle. Looks like FTM held that 50 cents on the quarter, traded way, way low. Bought back up, a nice hammer. I think the obvious target for FTM is $1. I don't really know, isn't FTM, I always forget. If it's Fed or FTM or whatever, that's doing the weird mergy, purgy, whatevers. Either way, with no idea of what's going on behind the scenes, untested dollar mark looks very juicy after that hammer candle on the quarter. Go down to the month. Last month and the month before closed very juicily as well. Seen a little resistance here at 80. I think $1 is the target though. Let me see what we got. Got 80-cent resistance. Okay, I see what I was at. Our pullback, our measured move sits at 80 cents. This is also, I think, from like a monthly. We're just talking about it. The pullback to 56 cents, still possible. Wouldn't discount it. There's definitely a good entry at 50-ish cents. I'd probably wait for like 50 though. But a good entry potentially at 50-ish cents. Even if we hit 80, that's still possible to play that from 50 to $1. Not crazy. This is some pretty serious resistance though. Kind of a beautiful daily on FTM. Kind of a beautiful weekly. FTM, yeah, this is a clear as day inverse head and shoulders on the week. Beautiful, wonderful, spectacular. We don't have a back test of the neckline, and you'll never guess where that is. Roughly 56 cents. Doesn't have to happen, but to complete the inverse head and shoulders pattern. We got to see a test 56 cents. Additional confluence as to why I believe that is the price to look for. FTM. 𝐒𝐈𝐆𝐍. Let's look at BNB quick. BNB hit 622 and is now selling off for what I think is going to be another higher low on its way back to an all-time high. I'm not a BNB fanboy. Just as a good chart, man. Look at that. If price was rallying, okay? If price was rallying, ignore the price action back here. If price was rallying and you saw this, would you long or short? And I'll tell you, I would short. The chart's upside down. Draw your own conclusions there. It's not as sexy though as FTM. I don't know why. Nice. We're live now for an hour and 45 minutes. My voice is slipping away, but I'm still here, boys. I'm still here. If you could do me a favor real quick, just double check you're subscribed. YouTube sometimes will unsubscribe you. It'll take the bell notification off. Make sure that's enabled. Tap the screen. Jump in the Discord, discord.gg/TomCrown. Lots of goodies in there. Lots of goodies. You'll get even more goodies if you sign up with any of the partners in the video description below. You'll get into our private trading group in that Discord. It's the only way in. Can't get in any other way. I'd recommend it. Let's check back in on some stuff. Like and sub. That's right, Nebulous Nub. We got almost 200 viewers on the short stream, but only 51 likes. Rookie numbers. You know, IMX didn't hit $1.93, but we nailed this trade either way. Didn't hit $1.93. Kind of want to update this out of my own curiosity. I wonder if there's like a weekly close here. That there is. At $1.50. Oh, rock and roll, dude. Rock and roll. Let's go. Let's go. Near the 3-2. Nothing. A lot of fibs not lining up today. That's weird. Most of the time we pull fibs, there'll be some kind of clean confluence where it lines up with a really important level, and that's usually a great piece of evidence for us to look for a trade. Almost nothing I pulled today has any confluence, meaning fibs aren't lined up with anything. I don't know what to make of that. It could suggest that, well, we're just not quite at that reversal yet. I don't know. For IMX, though, I think a trade can be made from $1.50, targeting 193. 10% drawdown, 30% upside, and that's 3-1. It's a little bit riskier. I personally wouldn't take this one. But come back to that resistance, test it at support. If you hold, you're looking for higher. I like that. If we do get the bounce there, if it does go there and get the bounce, our measured move target sits up at 235, which is almost our final resistance above us. Again, similar to BNB. Look at this. If this was in a rally, would you long or short this? The answer is hopefully short. But it's upside down, so the other way. Corn slowly waking up, maybe. Maybe. Athena, what's up, random stuffs? Ismail, can you send you money to start Forex? No. No. Nah, bro. Please, don't ask people for money here. Why this isn't showing up? And that's so hard to see. Because if one person starts asking for money and we don't stop it, it won't be long before it's just people asking for money. We've gone through it. Gone through it. Oh, crap. I didn't realize that I had some other channel somehow pulled up down there in the subscriber count. It updated rather nice. We picked up another 100 subscribers during the live. Let's go. LFG, what's up? Lorenzo, my guy, subscribing right now. Todor Radev, Al Amin, Jimo, Dr. Jessel. What's up, Dr. Jessel? Tom English, great name, handsome name. 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐫𝐭 𝐬𝐵. I butchered that. Sounds Vietnamese. I love Vietnamese food. What's up? Imam Barmwami subscribed. Flash USDT. Divya, you did subscribe. Nice, Divya. Bahanu. Anonym. Ryan Sue Marlin subscribed. Panchel. Upen Rakumar. Vander. David M. Newell. Bikesh. A name in what I think is Russian. Piotr. Yes, Cheskeny. Butchered that one. Subliminal messages. Chunwi. Amiri. Cheeseburger. Damn, lots. I missed a lot of subscribers. You guys didn't say anything. They let me slip like that. Hello, constant trader. Consistent trader. Bitcoin moving slow. It was memes. Don't let your memes be dreams, baby. Giveaways. Giveaways what, Junior? Subscriber up in here? Hell yeah, Croy Boy. I love Croy Boys, by the way. Love my Croy Boys. What's good? What's good in tune, Lars? It will go down according to your calculation, Talha. Today, all market is red. You loses $10 due to take buy trade. Good luck. Do a Safe Moon giveaway, 𝐂𝐡𝐚. 𝐂𝐡𝐚, I've never had any Safe Moon. Get out of here. I've never had Safe Moon to give away. And if I did, I probably would have given it away by now, because screw that crap. What's up, Fast 2? Kilt? Sure. Only for you, my friend. Thanks for the $10 super chat. I don't think I have a Kilt chart. I do. Well, I'm afraid to open it. Lord knows. Oh yeah, wrecked. Riggedy wrecked. Last time we looked at it, hopefully it wasn't for you, in March, the worst, literal worst timing to ever have looked at it. That's how it goes. Hit its all-time low last quarter. 12 cents, currently at 19. Man, that inverse head and shoulders did not play out. But in my defense, it was March. And there's very little reason to be looking down in March. Lower lows, lower highs. That quarterly could be worse, though. We've looked at worse quarterlies today. Nice bullish engulf last month. Unexpected. Faux show. Hit 32 cents. This was support for a while. Wow. Looks like sold back off under 23.6. Not a great sign, honestly. Got double wrecked on that month. Weekly is retracing. Let's throw the fib on it. Past the 0.5. Like 618's at 18. Dude, this is a knifey chart. Honestly, I'd only look for the all-time low, 12 cents. But I don't think I would buy the all-time low. I feel like that's super knifey. This candle, very concerning. 37% up. Or closed 37% up. But sold off 30% in the day after being up 100%. I've seen that before and it did not end great. It hasn't ended great. All the way down. Maybe. All right. I don't think I would ever take this trade. Damn, where do you even look though? It's like, I want to go 15, but if you go 15, that just looks worse. You got to kind of like knife it if you really want a position here. And all that liquidity is right there. Something like that. I don't even like that. You know what? I just said all that liquidity is right there. I'm gonna go with what I should do in that scenario. If all that liquidity is there, let's look there. I hate it. I'm sorry, Fast2. I appreciate your super chat. The daily could look worse though. Money flows rolling over from negative, looking for that positive buy. I'm just scared away by this tall wick, dude. I'm scared away by the tall bodied candle in the wick. I've seen this be a squeeze that just retraces and keeps bleeding many times. Hopefully I'm wrong if you're invested in this. A liquid garbage, yeah, probably. Do I trade bigger coins or also shit coins? Mostly Bitcoins, so bigger. Can we check 𝐴𝐲? Prediction for the bottom, Sand Warrior? I think it's in, baby. Depends what kind of time frame you're looking at. Is the bottom in today or this week? I don't know, probably not. I think the bottom's in for this move, August 5th. This wick, man. I think that's it. I think 49K, we hit it. I think that's it. Higher low, higher high. I think we put in a higher low somewhere here. Could be now. That'd be great. Could be. Could see as low as 54,000. You're still doing higher high, higher low. I think the low is in for this move. I think we see a new all-time high before we break 49K. Knock on wood. Don't want to jinx it. Yikes, that hourly order block is 7-8 minutes to go. Shit. War is bullish, not bearish, ape. Well, war is terrible. War is 𝐒𝐫 with a Z and a 4, 𝐺4𝐻𝐳. But Bitcoin is anti-war, war resistant. I don't want to say it's bullish for Bitcoin, but if you had to pick bullish or bearish, I'd pick bullish. Yo, what's up, 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐫𝐭 How you doing? No responses. Satoshi would feel alone. Chevron army? Nah, dude. Please don't beg here. Expect more fireworks. You just made it in. You need your BTC, brah. It's almost 3 o'clock. We started at 1. Where have you been? I'm just kidding, man. Good to see you. BTC weekend? No, dude. The quarter just started yesterday. We gotta see how this quarter plays. I think we either hold 60.5. 58.8 has a shot, or 48, or 54.8, 55. These three levels is where I'm looking for a bounce. I think it's going to bounce here, at least in the short term. Although this hourly close, this could change my mind. Man, that is so poop. That is poop. I want this hourly to close. It's going to stop the bleeding, I think. What does the arrow mean in LuxAlgo? That is the signal. It's the signal. Is there a way to make your screen bigger to show a chart? You're in Maureen, yes. You're over on the short stream, which is very thin and tall. It's for phones. There is a regular resolution that has the whole chart. There's a lot more viewers there. There's like 550 there versus 180 on the short. What's up, Ahmad? Revive trade. F in Bitcoin. I know, dude. I know. F in Bitcoin. That's a... Yeah, I'm just gonna gloss over that. Gloss over that comment. Marketcipher, LuxAlgo. They're not the same. Honestly, if you're new to trading, you don't need either of them. You want to have a whole skill set built before you start looking at premium indicators. As much as, you know, you guys should buy using my link because I make money. I don't want you guys to like waste your money. I don't think that either would be a waste, like a complete waste. But I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it until you have like fundamentals. Until you got the stuff down. Great way to get those fundamentals. The trading playlist. Our free trading course. Yikes. This is really low time frame. Come on. At least here. I mean, closing below here is very bad. Is very bad in the short term. 4 minutes. Just stop the bleeding. Stop it. We're just going to zoom in on it. 15-minute bull div. What happened to my long? It's fine. Which one? Which one? The one that we placed as a limit order? That one filled. It's still open. On WeX. No KYC. You can use my link. My long that I've had open. I'll check in on it. The reason I didn't keep that one up long is it's a really tiny trade. It's like very little capital involved. Here's the positions I've had open for quite some time. Got that short at 71.2, still open. The long from 57.8, still open. Stop. Don't say it out loud. Oh crap, don't say it out loud. Don't jinx it. Does look like it might get stopped out. The long is up 35%. The short up 84%. Total like $800, $900. Nothing big. Nothing big. 3 minutes in this hellish hourly candle. Can you please just close it already? I want to see this hour close a little higher, honestly, but we don't have a lot of time. But I want to see the 4 hour in the next hour close above 61.1. I want to avoid that bearish engulf, and I want a retest of 61.9 into today. Can we just close this hellish candle, man? 2 minutes, 55 seconds. If you didn't know, if you hit that subscribe button just like someone did, this number will update in real time. It's very fun. Try it. Your BE is below the gap. Below the gap. Stick to your plan. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sticking to the plan. I'm not changing it. Stop dumping my coins. Never. I haven't dumped any coins. You're awesome. You're awesome. All set. I will be honest. I'm getting towards the end of my energy. We've been live 2 hours straight now. I've been talking 2 hours straight. Did not sleep great last night, honestly. Went to the gym. And then I got covered in ginger ale before the stream. That pissed me off. Where's the treadmill? Cyrus Crypto, I stopped doing it. I was actually thinking about that yesterday. I stopped doing the treadmill because during the lives, I would feel so rushed. And it wasn't that you guys were rushing me. It was just the motion and keeping up with the treadmill and doing analysis and fielding the chat and remembering to tell you guys to like and subscribe and stuff. It's just too much. It was too much to juggle, honestly. Maybe someday it will come back. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. Maybe in the winter when I'm not walking around outside as much. There ain't no F in Bitcoin. What's up, Jay Baker? How you doing, brother? Dump to 56.2 says a mod, maybe. Chad killing it. Right back at you, Saiyan Warrior. Right back at you. Appreciate you. 2 hours is chump change. We live for 6. On X, we live for 6. Bruh. God damn it this hour. Damn it. Damn it, Bobby. Bruh, I've been streaming 5 years on YouTube. You might stream 6 hours on X. But you compare the amount of hours I've streamed. Ant numbers. I have no idea how many hours we've streamed on YouTube. Thousands. 3 streams a week plus 5 years. 52 times 356 times 5. 700, almost 1,000 streams. I have no idea. I'm just estimating. Solar eclipse is happening right now. No way. Is it really? Will F2400 hold? Hold on. Give me 26 seconds. I'll look at Ethereum. All right. This is like, come on, hourly. This is all you got, dude. I was hoping you held this order block. This is all you got. What are you doing? 16 seconds. Close up. Close up. Close up. Close up. We're talking $40 difference. It's like 0.1%, not even 0.0. That son of a... I can't get a break. That's a crappy hourly close. We get like div off of it. We might have some div. Yeah, a little bull div. Lower close, higher RSI. I don't know. I don't know. That hourly close not looking great as this 4 hour has 59 minutes left and has not slowed yet. I don't like how many things point to 58.8. Break 60,150. And using your fib tool, it suggests you look at 58.8. Yeah, 58.2. Maybe I should have 58.8 as my entry. Should I stick to the plan? For this trade, I have the long filled. It's tiny. I have another limit order at 58.2. Should I move it to 58.8? What do you guys think? Put a 1 in chat if I should move it. 2 in chat if I should leave it. Straight to hell, says Gareth. In a handbasket, baby. This is Bitcoin. It is this way. 1, 1, 2, 2. They're tied. We're tied. Make money online with Festus. I thought your username was make money online with Fetus. And I thought that was a strange name. Festus, I guess, is better. Which crypto might boom in 2025? Next year? All of them, I guess. Bro, that says long is a joker. Poll in chat. All right, poll in chat. Should I move my long entry to 58.8 from 58.2? There we go. Yes and no. Stick to plan. There we go. Vote in the poll. Give it a few minutes. While you're there, smash these buttons. Can we see new all-time high for DOT? Sure, but it's gonna be a bit. I think it's gonna be a while. Caps are so 2021. Sylv knows. Yeah. See, keep clicking them. You see them in real time. It's very exciting. Look, you can see my emojis as I click them. Click them with me. Spam them. Get those placebo buttons ripping. You wish we'd stay above 60K? Me too, Chris Anderson. Me too, buddy. The only thing I know for sure with Bitcoin price is that as soon as everyone knows it's going down and everyone thinks it's going down, it will go up. Whatever price. It might not even be a number on our chart that has any significance. The macro swing highs and lows on Bitcoin, I will admit, diverge from TA often. And I think that they cater to the sentiment, to what people are thinking, what the mass is thinking. Everyone was thinking up, myself included last week, at the end of September. It went down. It's just the danger. It's the danger. As soon as everyone is in one direction and they're sure of it, it's almost always when it reverses. So whatever price we need to go to flush everyone out, that's the price we're going to. Is what it is. There's a point in every cycle with crypto that you just have to believe. It sounds crazy. It sounds silly. You just have to believe in it. You have to know you have to truly believe that it'll go back up. Like it has. And people who don't have that belief virtually never make it to the cycle highs. They end up ditching out somewhere for some percent gain, feeling good. It's not a bad thing, but they don't make it all the way. Pickle believes. That's right, brother. Add more. I should have made that an option. Like add more. My W short you took this morning is doing well. Nice, dude. Hell yeah, Gary C. Right on, bro. Right on, brother. Do I know ICT concepts? Do I know the guy, Inner Circle Trader? I mean, I know of him. I've never met him or talked to him. Do I know his concepts? Some of them, for sure. For sure. I employ them live here. If you navigate to the channel page and go to playlists, you will find something that says full trading course for beginners. This is not just for beginners. In fact, the first video is a video on smart money concepts. We got like 25 fair value gaps, fibs, buy side, sell side liquidity, 𝐒𝐈𝐆𝐍, VRPR, support and resistance, trend lines, liquidity, signals and overlays by LuxAlgo, divergence, break and retest, VWAP, order books, or order blocks, sorry, not books, market structure, moving average, MACD, candlestick patterns. This is reversal patterns, that's double tops, premium and discount, supply and demand, and we actually have 4 more finished videos that will be published on their schedule. The next one should be like next week. Probably Thursday next week, the 10th. Be the next lesson for free. How long have I been trading? 8 years-ish. I've been doing it live on YouTube for 5 full-time. 8 years-ish. Can't see the poll? Nope, Nebulous, you won't be able to because they won't let you do polls on short streams for some reason, vertical streams. You have to be on the main one. It's just part of the goodies of the mainstream. There it is. Why not? You sold 100% twice. Do you? I love you, Sylph. It's good to see you. Please, what strategy do I use? Why still live? I don't know, Jason. I have no idea. You mean today? Because I wanted to see this hour close and then everybody distracted me. Crappy hour close. We're not waiting for this 4 hour to close, but this is what I'm worried about. Right here. I don't like this. We closed a crappy hour, a weak hourly candle. We have 53 minutes left on the 4 hour. I don't like that. Looking at our low of today, 60.1. If we break 60.1, using our fib, the same kind of analysis we do a lot of the time, upside and downside targets, our 1618 sits at 58.8 exactly. 58.8 has Confluence with our higher time frames. If you missed the intro, go back and watch it. Did a full top-down analysis from the quarterly all the way down to low time frames. So far, the analysis is doing well. Nothing looked good on low time frames. Bitcoin going to 59K tonight. It could go to 59K to like in the next hour. I'm not calling for it, but we're seeing some heavy orders come in, and it is flirting with lower numbers here. That hourly close was crap, man. I was really hoping that order block would hold. Let's get rid of these because they're not really important levels since it didn't hold. There we are, 60.5. My long is now underwater, probably. Now it's up 0.03%. Nope, now it's down 0.1%. Womp womp. Love the dedication. Love that you're here, my friend. Love that you're here. Love that you love it. Because of situations. What's up, Headshot? Because of situations. Hungry for mods. Subscribe. What's up, brother? What's up? XIA, Adrian, Avanti, Agarwal, Winfield, yes, bounce here. Go up. Get above 60.8. Go. Who else? Winfield, Dominguez, Jose Carlos. What's up, bro? Google Share, Minimic, Break Yo Face. Base to the face. B-Citipone, Funkadelic, Shabaj. We've had almost 200 subscribers now during the live. There's another one. Keep them coming. Keep smashing those buttons, boys. Keep doing it. You just got here, line in my pocket. Never too late, baby, but you are too late today. Not gonna lie. You have a serious question, Papa. 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 If I can answer it. If I can answer it, I will. What's up, Coden? How's inflation? Just dump it. It's looking a little dumpy right now, boys. Don't be afraid of the dump. Embrace it. You understand the market moves in regard to Bitcoin, but how does it, like, literally move at the same time, the same way? Do you mean crypto and Bitcoin, like Bitcoin and then all the other coins, why they move at the exact same time, kind of in the same way? That's the easy question I can answer. Bots, mostly algorithmic, like automated trading. Yeah, arbitrage bots, and then just, yeah, they're just keeping price across the board the same, cross exchanges, etc. Vampiring out that value. You must enjoy your dumps to embrace them, and you know it. You know it, Abe. Due to Bitcoin pairs, I wasn't going to confuse him, Kaplan, but Kaplan's right on. The ETF screwed Bitcoin, Tomazawa. I would disagree there. Certainly the ETF has not been awesome. Hasn't been the best. But I would disagree. Bitcoin hit an all-time high. It's crazy how almost everyone's forgotten we hit an all-time high in March. Before the halving. It's never happened before. We also haven't retraced down to, like, we haven't retraced back down to the lows around a 15K. Comparatively to the last cycle, it's higher. The highs are higher and the lows are higher. So the ETF, I wouldn't say screwed Bitcoin. One thing I will kind of commiserate with you is that we got an ETF. It's had $45 billion or something in buys. Yet price has like not done anything astronomical. That I will agree is suspicious and weird. And I do wonder if coins are not being bought. If you want to know what I think is going to happen to the price this week and into the short term, you should go back and watch the beginning of the stream. That's my best advice to you. You're feeling major FOMO round Earth? What are you FOMOing over? What do you feel the FOMO over? Enlighten me. I wish to know. Prone to shenanigans? I don't know. I don't know, honestly. I don't know if that's shenanigan prone. I just wonder if the Bitcoin isn't actually being purchased. And if you noticed, do you guys remember hearing about this in the news? I think it was early-ish September. It was at some point last month. When, is it BlackRock? I'm paraphrasing here. Filed something with Coinbase, their custodian, where their like settlement is every 12 hours or something versus maybe it was a day, maybe it was more than a day before. Have you noticed since that announcement, since that change, price has been going up a lot? I wonder if Coinbase was being a little shenanigans. They were doing a little floating. I wonder. Which tool is amazing right now? Literally none. Motorsport. Literally none at the moment. Do love my LuxAlgo, do love Marketcipher, do love RSI, MACD, Ichimoku Cloud, moving averages. Pretty much everything I've done videos on. China buying a lot of Bitcoin. This is my complaint. ETF buying a lot of Bitcoin. China maybe buying a lot of Bitcoin. I don't know, but China buying a lot of Bitcoin. We'll just assume that's true. Where's the proportionate price move? They have managed to keep all of this crap like OTC. Fulcrum. Flat Earth FOMO. Yeah, well, if you think the Earth is flat, everyone's opinions are welcome here. As long as your opinions don't intrude on other people. You can think the Earth's flat. I think you're a silly goose if you think the Earth's flat. But that's my right to think that about any opinion. FBTC, I don't want to say it's putting in a bottom, but like, did react here. It's not quite goody enough for me. USD, ugh. Oh, damn, bruh. Yeah, it has to bounce. Like, it has to bounce 2,400. Holy crap. Ethereum has seen better days. And you know when it really started to have the bad days? This is going to be a throwback to something I said earlier. When it switched to proof of stake. I kept saying, I don't have any evidence, but I feel like this is sabotage. Hasn't done diddly since. Pretty much just bled against Bitcoin, honestly. Damn, look at that fib nailing that top, though. We actually nailed the top here. We were looking for 2,680. Went to 2,720, whatever. Look at this fib, though. From the resistance to the higher low support, 2 measured move, right at 2,700. That is a really ugly candle today. Yikes. Oh, that's a 4 hour. Okay, it's not a daily. Let me see. Let me see. If Ethereum can close today above 2,400, it might actually look good. If it doesn't, I don't know why I wouldn't be looking for a retest of this bottom range. 2,200, maybe 2,100-ish. It's almost certainly, though, if it doesn't bounce at all and it reaches 2,280, it's almost certainly a long. Maybe not a long to new all-time high, but like certainly a long back to 2,500, maybe 25, 25.5, something like that. Let's see this. This shit looks ugly, dude. On the day, it is slowly rolling over. That's in its favor. Very slowly. Let's see this quarterly close. Gross. Looking at the quarter, you might be looking for just under 2,000. That kind of makes sense. Kind of makes sense to me. 0.5 retrace right at 1,900. Quarterly closes last year in the summer. Found resistance about 1,900. You've just been falling. We'll see. We haven't broken any lows yet, but this does not look great. I've just been finding it very hard to be bullish on Ethereum. In the longer run, I think it breaks this year's high in the longer run. But like, dude, I don't know. I was yelling about that last stream. It's like, I just don't get why you would be looking for Ethereum when Ethereum has just bled against Bitcoin now. 52% down. Not more than that. Since September, that's right around the merge. Merge happened, and then look at that. It was doing pretty good. Merge. I don't know. Maybe it's unrelated. I don't know. I gotta shut Streamlabs up. Get out of here. Get out of here, Streamlabs. Stop spamming. You study gravity? You gravity bro? Sometimes some in chat just don't know physics. Oh god, you're arguing about flat earth. Oh dude, you guys just don't. You know as well as I do. That conversation going nowhere. If you do want to argue about it, join the Discord. Discord.gg/TomCrown. You can argue about flat earth all day there. That ain't going nowhere, man. You're not changing anybody's mind. If they believe in flat earth, there's a 0% chance they're going to change their mind. Doesn't matter what you say. Irrelevant. Further dopage. Come on. Bounce it. Bounce it or go down to 60.1, test today's low. Bounce it. That's what I'd prefer. The moon is a frisbee. That we can all agree on. See, I think flat earthers and globe earthers are both stupid. The earth is clearly a pyramid. It's a pyramidal earth. My reasons are because, and my sources are trust me, bro. Bounce here. Son of a bitch, bounce here. Bitcoin is flat. Is a Bitcoin flat? I believe in flat crypto. Well, it's that. I mean, you believe in it. It's been here 6 months, 7 months. Truth. Truth. This does not look great, guys. Here we go. 60.5. We broke the previous 4-hour low. Looks like we're heading to 60.1. Break today's low. We're looking at 58.8. It would probably be better if we just moved there quick, though. Like a fast move there gives you a better opportunity to make like a serious bounce. Looks flat. Can't argue that, man. You're right. You guys are allowed to believe whatever you want. Like I said, I'm allowed to not believe it, and I'm allowed to call you a silly goose. But we are an open-minded community here. Beliefs are fundamental to who we are, what Bitcoin is. And the one thing you're not going to do is change a belief. Facts. The earth is a penis. I agree with Foxy. I agree with Foxy. It is a penis shape. All right, boys and girls. We've been live over two plus hours. Let's see. On the poll, stick to the plan. Done. Sticking to the plan, boys and girls. I want to thank you for joining us. If you missed the intro of the stream, you should watch it. If you missed the last hour, this is what we're looking for. If you break 60.1, if you break today's low, you're looking for 58.8. Pray for a bounce there. I'll pray for a bounce there. It's good to be back. We'll be back Friday. Or maybe we'll be back tomorrow if things get really spicy. But I need to go eat lunch. You need to go do other stuff. Remember, if you're feeling crazy, if you think you might do something stupid, take a break. I took a break on Monday. It's probably the worst time to take that break, but I took a break on Monday. Just remove myself from screens, still a dopamine reset. I'm feeling much better. You should do the same. Take care of yourself. This right here, you're not going to do any good trading if this isn't in order. You don't got your shit in order upstairs. Take care of yourself physically, mentally. Join our Discord. Sign up with our partners in the video description below. LuxAlgo, MetaSignals down there are sponsors. You'll get free trials if you use my link. But any of the links in the Discord or in the video description will get you VIP access to our private trading group in Discord. Very fancy, very demure, very cutesy. I'll see you bros Friday for FBoy Friday. Hopefully we bounce here.